he's grabbing guys by the hand and taking them along. So that's the thing that I've noticed the most about him, just the maturity and the leadership, and just fundamentally, just his play alone. I mean, it's obvious that he's matured all around. So, more vocal, more excited, more knowledgeable of the system. I mean, he's just a different quarterback right now.
Dan, I remember in the spring that you said that you guys were operating with, even maybe without the majority of the playbook, being inexperience and the personnel you had. Now that you're bringing back experience and you have quicker personnel and you're a faster team, I mean, what can you envision this offense doing? What kind of form do you see it taking?
Well, it's funny you say that. Urban and I, had a conversation about this a few days ago. Just in passing, we feel like given the talent we have now that we can finally get this thing clicking on all cylinders. We've got speed, we've got some depth in some critical positions right now from a skill standpoint on offense, and we've got a quarterback that's very knowledgeable of what it is we're asking him to do. So yes, we're trying to get things full steam ahead with every arsenal that we have in our, from a personnel standpoint, and every arsenal that we have in our playbook. We're trying to put it all out there and on display this year.
Stan, can you talk about the competition on your unit?
Yeah.
And also, how is Carlos dealing with the fact that he's got this 3-game suspension?
Well, the competition in my group right now is incredible. I mean, very, very highly competitive individuals in that group. You've got some guys that have been battle tested. You've got some good young new talent that's bringing a whole nother dimension to the room. And I mean, anytime you have a group like what I have right now, it's not like I'm begging guys to do anything anymore. These guys are competing, and they know that they have to find their purpose on this team. It's not just running back play. I can hold special teams as a leverage. You got to find a way to be productive on special teams and get on the bus. I can't take them all. And that mindset of competition on a daily basis is making that group improve at an incredible rate right now. Carlos right now, Carlos is doing well. He's forced to take on the leadership role. He's learned a lot from the things that he's been going through, and just watching him closely mature and take those young guys under his wing. He can bring a lot to the table in that respect right now. So he's got to pay his dues, and there's nothing we can do about that, and he understands that. But his production and his development doesn't stop because of it.
Stan, talk about the Dontre Wilson you saw on video and now the Dontre Wilson you're seeing live. Do they match up, so to speak? And
Absolutely.
What are your thoughts about him 9 into camp here?
Yeah, well, one thing about Dontre that you saw on film coming from high school was the speed factor, and him playing in space, the ability to make people miss, the ability to explode and create explosive long yardage plays. Excuse me. So I mean, he's doing phenomenal. What's surprising is that he's bringing a little bit of maturity to him on the football field. Now he's got a long way to go as far as development and maturity, but on the field he's kind of there and seeming like he's ready to play. So unbelievable addition to this football team.